Another week has gone by, and a whole lot of wrestling, too. We've had a pay-per-view on Sunday. That was as long as a Jerry Lewis telethon.
Good Lord. Let's put on more matches.
We had a WWE go-home show to one of their biggest pay-per-views of the year, which really didn't feel like a go-home show. No. It really didn't feel like they're going home to the biggest pay-per-view of the year. We've had a NXT that was... We had AEW Dynamite last night, which seemed like it was a go-home show to All In. It seems like All In's coming up this Sunday. Figure that one out.
All In for $2. Give it to me.
All In for $2. My name is Don. My name is Dr. I got one fucking job to do. My name is Johnny Bottles. I got to slow down. Gaslighter extraordinaire. The man on my left is Dr. Don Wayne, the neckbeard psychologist. You know, you love him from Twitter. And we've got a cornucopia of topics to talk about today. Isn't that right, Don? What's the first thing on your agenda?
Let's just get the AEW pay-per-view out of the way real quick, because we've already had another wrestling show that they've put on, and then they got Collision going on tonight, so let's just knock that out of the way. The big takeaways from their pay-per-view is Andrade won the national championship. Whatever belt. Kitty retained, and what's her name? Won. New women's world champion, the Tickler, lost.
The Tickler lost to Willow Nightingale because Mercedes Moné doesn't want to do business with the Tickler. The Tickler was a Tickler mentioned at all last night, just in passing.
No, they mentioned her she beat her. She said she fought a nasty person to take the belt from.
A toxic spider.
Yeah. She said she fought a toxic person, is what she said.
Well, spider person, whatever.
Your name is now Juan Bottles.
Juan Bottles?
Or Donnie Bottles, your choice.
Donnie Bottles, that's it. Donnie Bottles and John Wayne.
So anyway, those are the main highlights, but what really happened after the fact at the AEW pay-per-view is what everybody's talking about. Moxley got in the ring with Billy Ocean Spray to attack Kitty, and Kitty was just laying there, and he gave him the trash bag to put over his head, a la Bryan Danielson, and he wouldn't do it. He tore the trash bag apart. He ended up fighting the Cracker Clan. Kenny Omega got up and gave him
he had a chair around his neck, too. You left that part out.
That's true, yes.
They put a chair around his neck to jack him up, and he got up and woke up with a chair around his neck. And he took exception to that.
But he talks about that last night, so we're going to talk about that later.
Sure.
But those were the big things, right? Those were the big things.
I would say.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Thank you.
Well, what they did was... Go ahead.
Yeah, I forgot to say that World Star, she won the TBS title.
Maya World, and both of her fans are applauding right now. Maya World has won the TBS championship. Yeah, she has.
A lot of hot potato belt action going on in AEW right now. Feels very 90s WWE. They just throw that bitch from one side of the ring to the other, and whoever catches it, that's your new champion.
They're trying to find something that's going to jog the ratings. They're looking for the right person who could be a star to jog the ratings.
Well, according to the ratings lately, they've been the highest they've been in 2 years. I mean, they're hitting that 770 mark pretty routine right now.
Let's see what this smoking gun that they dropped last night. Smoking gun.
I'm willing to bet the fallout from that AEW pay-per-view is going to draw some fans in to see where this is going. This is a big match that a lot of Japanese fans have been waiting for, is Kenny versus Billy. They've been waiting on that forever. Finger Chet versus Billy Ocean Spray. They want to see it.
Finger Chet.
I'm going to see it live. $2 tickets. I'm going.
$2 ticket at Wembley. Let's go.
Here's what I don't get. Right. And it's a joke. Like, it's a joke. We're kidding about the $2 tickets. We know that it's for the medical personnel, the EMT workers, whatever. We get that, but it's a joke. And if you can't take the joke, maybe you probably shouldn't be watching wrestling too. Maybe you take wrestling a little too seriously. Maybe you watch it a little too much and invest a little bit too much of your time in it. Because we've talked about SummerSlam going on sale for $25, because what they've done is turn it into ass within a year and a half, to where nothing's really mesmerizing right now. Nothing's grabbing you by the collar and shaking you out of your chair.
Would you spend a lot of money on a ticket to WWE when you don't know what the card's going to be on any given night?
Like, why the hell would I do that?
Why? We didn't know what the card was. We still don't know what all the matches are.
We do now. I've got the card here. I've got the card.
Okay.
Barring injury, unless one of the Bella twins falls out in the fucking parking lot with a sprained ankle again, I've got the matches.
Ugh.
And I know you can't wait for that.
Ugh.
Because that is why everybody's tuning in to LA Knight segments, because they know the Bella twins are right behind them.
Bella twins will be there. What a horror show.
By the way, Johnny Bottles, I would be remiss if I didn't wish you a very belated happy birthday. Johnny Bottles had a birthday yesterday.
Yes.
Thank you all for tuning in and watching. Bottles, happy birthday to you.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
Feel good about it now? Feel better?
What's that?
Feel better that it's over?
What, my life?
Shut the hell up. So, yeah, we'll get into that. We do need to talk about Raw, because Raw, again, I didn't hate it, but the parts that were bad were abysmal. It was just abysmal. But there were parts on this I really liked. And some of the parts I liked, people lost their shit over. I don't get it. Have you never seen a wrestling show before? And the way it started was a classic angle, and people lost their minds.
That was great. I didn't see anything wrong with that whatsoever, outside of the fact that one stiff wouldn't go up for.
We're gonna get to that. Let me please get to that. Holy shit! So, here you go. Look at Block Larry. Everybody wishing you a Block Larry. Everybody else, happy birthday to you. $2 for a happy birthday.
Thank you, my friend. Now I can get that 40 ounce up that I had in my eye on up the gas station.
You get that $2 hot dog. $2 hot dog.
$2 hot dog with ketchup.
$2 hot dog. $2 hot dog or a ticket to AEW. Which one are you choosing? You're in England. You're in England. You're in England.
I'm in England at that time.
You're in England at that time.
I could buy a $2 hot dog or a $2 ticket to AEW All In. Probably a $2 hot dog.
I think I'm going to go to the show for $2. I think I'm going to go to the show
for $2.
Yeah.
What if the beers are $25?
I'm sure they are.
The hot dogs in there aren't $2. I guarantee that.
I'm sure they are. I'm sure, but I'm going for a $2 ticket.
Hello, mate. Would you like some bangers and mash?
No, we're not doing that. Anyway, This show kicks off, and we got the cage in the ring being lowered
Christian?
as what?
Christian?
No, wrong Christian.
Oh.
Obafemi walks down to the ring with his badass walk. He gets in the ring. Oh, here you go. George says, happy birthday for $2. 50th birthday.
Oh, thank you, George. I feel better now. 50th birthday.
Oba gets in the ring, and there's cops everywhere, and Triple H is there, and it's an official weigh-in. Haven't seen one of these in a while. I was like, all right, I like these old school angles where you get the weigh-ins. Haven't seen one in forever. We get a damn contract signing, it seems, every other show, but this is the first weigh-in I've seen in as long as I can remember.
Which makes no sense.
I like it. I like the weigh-ins. It's an old school touch. I like it.
It gives you a big fight feel.
Yes.
Yes,
exactly.
Like the old days. All you need is men in suits in the front row smoking cigars, like you did back in the old days.
Those days are gone,
unfortunately.
Then Brock comes out, and Brock's walking to the ring, and he's got the cat that ate the canary grin. And as they're all waiting, Brock whips out a chain and locks the cage shut. It says he's not getting in there with him so he can get his hands on him. And people got mad at this. I have news for you. They've done this before in wrestling. It's the easiest shit tactic. It's the shit heel move. I'm going to make sure you can't get to me. Oh, and by the way, I weighed in earlier. I don't need to do this pokey bullshit. It was classic. Oba's pissed. He goes nuts. He starts throwing cops out of the ring, beating the hell out of everybody, except this one cop that went up for his finisher move. And I don't think this wrestler / cop knew exactly what he was supposed to take and almost got dropped directly on his head. And if Oba didn't have the strength of a mule, that guy might have broke his damn neck.
The guy didn't do the full sit-up when he was coming up for the power bomb.
He was ready to just go straight down.
Right, like a flat back bump.
And Oba was like, no. Got him back up, gave him the move, and he was slow to roll out of the ring. And Obafemi, for a shoot, kicked the shit out of this guy and was like, get out of my ring. I thought this was tremendous.
It was great. That was old school. An old school potato. that you would give to somebody who didn't participate properly?
Instantaneous receipt in all of this. I thought this was tremendous. This sent me home happy. I really can't wait for this match now. Do you think there's going to be any blood in this thing, Bottles?
Hard way. You know how Brock operates.
Yeah?
He'll run right over to a ring post and bang his head on there just to juice. He's done it before. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Hold still, Uba. I'm going to go and cut you. Well, thank you, my friend.
Remember when he and Roman Reigns had that match and Roman was like, bust me open. And he was like, all right, bitch, elbow, wide open, bleeding everywhere.
Was that Randy Orton or
no, that was Roman Reigns.
He did it to Orton too because Jericho wanted to fight him.
Did he? I didn't remember that.
You heard that story, right? You didn't hear that story?
Well, I've heard it. I didn't remember it was Roman. I didn't remember it was RKO.
Vince Orton and Brock talked about busting open Orton legit, and he did it with elbows, but he couldn't quite get it, so he had to keep on pounding on Orton. And Jericho's backstage watching the match going crazy. As soon as Brock came through the curtain, he tried to pull the shit he did with Goldberg. And,
wrong guy, pal.
Wrong guy.
Wrong guy.
You son of a bitch. That was uncalled for, you son of a bitch. He was yelling at Brock Lesnar, F you, and all this other shit. And Brock was just standing there laughing at him. And he pushed Jericho and knocked him down, and that was the extent of the whole thing. God damn it, pal. Vince threw his headset off. God damn it.
I remember the Roman Reigns one the most because that was just brutal. Because it was at Mania mainly. So anyway, the Alpha Academy versus the Vision. Say whatever you want about Renee Dupree.
Maxine
Dupree. Sorry.
You got Renee Baguette on your mind.
Because she was on the fucking television 232 times last night. I just finished watching that shit show. Lord help me.
Sure.
Maxine Dupree.
Yes.
The heel role is perfect. She's killing it. Everybody hates her. She's the pretty bitch that you want to slap because she's turned on her old friends. I love it. I don't know about you. Alpha Academy lost.
Her husband is getting a bit of a push on NXT. Have you seen this guy?
He better.
There he is. Cam Hendricks.
He better.
There he is. God bless him. Soon to be divorced, Cam Hendricks.
I'm not going that far, but I am saying I don't have a whole lot of high hopes for this. I hope the kids are really in love because
the way she's
one of them is a star on the Ascent, and one guy is someone I've never heard of.
She's a method actress.
You dickhead.
She's great. She's a regular
in
Meryl
this
Streep.
Role, she's great. She's great.
She's a whorish Meryl Streep.
She's doing something, pal.
That's right.
Evans versus Rusev. This match was better than it had any intent to be. I thought this was an entertaining match. I enjoyed it. Jumpy man, springboard man. He's got to find a different finisher before he gets to be 30, or he's going to be a short career. But it's fun for now.
Your boy Rusev is banged up from that match. You saw what happened.
Is he
right?
really? I didn't see. No. What did I miss?
He rode out of the ring and he told Donnie Reynolds, thank you, Donnie, 69.69 for the 2 spot. Happy birthday, Johnny Bottles, he said. Thank you, sir. He rolled out of the ring because Javon did that Pele kick, not a Pele kick. It was sort of like a backwards.
I know what you're talking about, yeah.
Yeah. Caught him on the head. He fell down. And Javon tried to pin him. He kicked out. He jumped up. It's rolled out of the ring and told the referee he couldn't feel his hands.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, lost feeling his hands. He's got a stinger, I guess.
Yeah.
When the match was over, look at Rusev, though. Look at Rusev. He just rolled right out of the ring after taking that finisher for Javon Evans and just walked to the back. Look at him. Oh, he's just terrible. He's going to the back because he's jacked up. He did like 4 or 5 more moves in that match, like two or 3 more minutes. And every move that Javon Evans did revolved around hitting Rusev in the head or the neck. You figure the ref would say, lay off of his neck and his head. He's fucked up, okay? Can't feel his hands. His feet are about to go too. Just pin him and go home. Happy birthday, Bottles. Read me. I'm reading you, honey. Denisha Lane. What was that number? Denisha Lane 162 or whatever it was. I hear you, Denisha.
Here it is, Bottles. Thank you, Glenn Taylor. You got Glenn going already.
She's a method actor. Thank you, sir, for the 1999.
God almighty.
Now I can buy that Floby so I can cut my hair at home instead of just roughing it.
Russell
Look at
Cruz
that.
also says happy birthday.
I'm Lex Luthor. Look at me. The wife goes, "You sure you want to go that short?" And look at me.
Thank you, Russell Cruz, 8253.
What am I working with here?
I can't wait to talk about hair tonight. Lord, I can't wait till we get there.
We've got receipts. We got receipts.
Anyway, this was your favorite segment of the night. Joe Henry and the Danhausen concert.
Jesus.
Oh, man.
Now, this is something this looks like something that Vince would have done back in circa 1995.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
It was horrendous. Horrendous. Do not team Hendry up with Danhausen, for the love of God.
You already are not a fan of Hendry, but I agree. This was brutal.
Oh, super chat. $5 from Flamethrower Fluff Sauce.
How you doing,
this
Flame?
Is gonna be a gem. Johnny Boss recently went to the Virgin Islands. They are now simply known as the Islands. That's right. Exactly.
Oh, this was brutal.
Horrible.
This was brutal.
Horrible.
We said it last week. I'm going to say it again. I don't need Danhausen on both shows in at least 5 segments a night.
Pal, 3 shows. He was on 3 shows last week. He was on
God,
NXT.
was he on NXT too?
He was on NXT. It's ridiculous. Keep him
Stop.
on SmackDown.
Yes, stop with the bullshit. Keep him on a show. I don't want to see. Less is more. Hasn't that always been the oldest saying in wrestling? Less is more.
They are mining this shit because he's a merchandise runaway seller. Everything he touches.
Dude.
All the kids want to meet Danhausen. He stands outside by the parking garage when he leaves in full getup so the kids can take pictures. What's that? Human monies?
For change. Human monies.
We'll curse for human monies. That's what the sign says outside. It could say,
we'll give bad advice for $1.
bad $2. $2 free bad advice. Oh, yeah.
That's a callback.
That's a callback to the old days of Totem Pole Nation. But he's such a cash cow with everything he does. He's a multimedia star, believe it or not. And now he's outside some arena with an ice cream truck with his face is made into the front. The truck's made into his face. And he's outside handing out ice cream bars. Figure that one out.
I mean, good for him, but dude.
It's too much.
Thank you again, Fluff. Appreciate you.
It's too much.
It's way too much at this point in time. We gotta stop with the overkill on some of these guys. Somebody gets over the WWE unless it's fucking LA Knight and they run with it forever. They just run with it forever.
Give Hendry a feud. I don't give a shit with who. Just give him a feud with somebody. On his own, no tag teams. He's not the third man in a tag team. He's not hawking ice cream bars with Danhausen. Give Danhausen just his vignettes backstage on SmackDown and just let it go. Let it go.
It's one of those deals where
put him on a pre-show. Put him on a pre-show of NXT. Put him on a pre-show of these pay-per-views coming up if you want. Go ahead.
I like Danhausen, but you got to do less with more here. It's overkill at this point in time. The human monies is a hilarious line.
Yes.
Not what I'm seeing it on every show. I don't need to see it on every show. Thank you very much.
There's a kid named Shiloh Hendricks that in NXT's gimmick is he's missing a tooth. He's got a fake one in. He pulls it out when he goes and wrestles. So he lost it. Somebody stole it. And Danhausen was on the show. He reached into the jar of teeth and gave Shiloh Hendricks a tooth. That's the kind of guy he is. He's a sheriff.
That's
He's
pretty
a
good.
Giver. He's a giver.
Was that his only segment?
From what I can remember, it's just God,
see, that's
something
good.
you fast
One and
forward.
you're done.
That's it.
One and you're done. Rey Mysterio versus All Ego Ethan Page. I gotta admit something about this guy. I did not know that Ethan Page was going to work out. This guy's getting over huge. Yeah. He's really pushing the envelope as a heel. He's great. I enjoyed this, but I got to keep asking, how much longer are we going to get Rey Mysterio matches? It's
well,
come on, man.
He's what, 50, 51 now?
He's well into his 50s now.
Yes. And he's the general manager on paper of AAA now.
On yes.
And he's contributing down there to writing the product, I've heard.
We got some big AAA news tonight, too. Holy shit.
And,
wow.
Yeah. And I think what he's doing right now is he's setting himself up to work full-time at AAA.
I hope so.
And just retire from the ring gracefully. I think what he wanted to do is he wanted to tag team with his son last time.
And it's just not going to happen, I don't think, now.
I don't think so either, but what a gimmick. What a move. And Ethan Page, by the way, pulling the ring apron up to block the 619.
Yeah.
I've never seen that done before. It was pretty good.
Didn't block much. It was actually his arms, but it was the visual is what was really sold.
Yes, that's what they were going for. Yes.
Yeah. Ethan Page won. Usos hyped SummerSlam. I got to admit, this was one of my favorite segments of the night.
Yes.
LA Knight getting involved, talking shit, turning the backs to the camera. I thought this was all really good. Mm-hmm. I can't wait to watch that. I'm actually excited to watch a triple threat match. I can't believe this.
Yeah.
Oh, God. And then we get this. Women's Intercontinental Championship, Sol Ruca versus Gonzo. Gonzo won. It feels like they're pulling the reins back on Ruca, and for good reason. Too much, too fast, and she's tripping on herself. Give her some time to breathe on this big stage. It's a lot different when you're in front of thousands of people every week versus 150 or 200 or whatever that building holds.
Yes.
Way different, man.
Yes. If you're wrestling in front of 14,000, I think they did on Monday.
It was something big.
Yeah, it's you get a little nervous, you get a little jittery. It happens. She's a young kid. She's very young, very new.
Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns face-to-face. I thought this was great. If you didn't see this segment, go out of your way to find it. They did a really good job selling this match for a SummerSlam that has lacked, for all intents and purposes, any kind of hype really going into this.
I hope they got some big surprises. That's all I can say. I hope they've got some people coming back, or they got people coming in from other companies, or what have you. I don't know. But they need some fresh, dare I say, fresh meat on the roster. New people, new faces.
Well, they got.
Oh, and by the way, your boy Otis, I heard he's hurt. He was wrestling hurt.
Was he really?
Fanatics Fest last weekend, he could hardly stand up on his own.
Well, here's my thing with Otis. He seems to be hurt an awful lot.
He's too heavy for his frame. Was he 5'10"?
I don't know.
He's 5'10". He weighs like close to 400 pounds.
I don't know. I've never met the man.
What the fuck is going on here? I've never met the man. Otis. I've never met the man. God bless him. He's a fine chap.
Here's some bullshit for SummerSlam that you're going to love. ESPN, the company, is going to present a custom Moment of the Night title to the wrestler of the night for each night of SummerSlam.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
How much of this shit makes sense? They've even debuted the belt. Have you seen it? Big ass ESPN logo on the front. What is this happy horse shit?
I'm the ESPN champion.
I had the moment of the night. It's like the old Snickers, thing that they used to do on Raw back in the 90s. Here's your Snickers Slam of the Week. Yes. And maybe somebody getting the shit kicked out of them. That's what this reminds me of. This has gone from a Snickers ad to a freaking title belt presentation.
One thing I meant to tell you, you're a man who has YouTube TV also, same as I.
Piece of shit on the library, by the way.
If you
YouTube, you piece of shit library that I record shows the night before, and I got to hunt for this shit like I'm in Barn Finders, whatever that show was, where I'm looking for gold in there.
I'm in Barn Finders. I'm looking for my barn.
I had to do what you told me to do last week. I had to start watching that bitch on my phone, throw it on the TV, and suddenly YouTube was like, oh, yeah, you did record this last night.
Yes.
Assholes.
If you have ESPN Unlimited, you can go into the settings of YouTube TV.
That's right. Yes, I forgot to do that.
But it's not rolled out to everybody just yet. They're doing it slowly through by state, by region. And I don't have the ability for that yet, but you can go and watch ESPN Unlimited on your YouTube TV, right in that app. You don't have to go out of the app to open up another one. You just have to link it. Food for thought for anybody out there who has YouTube TV, which I consider to be a fine service unless you're trying to find the latest recorded episode of AEW Dynamite, and that's impossible to find.
Thank you again, Glenn Taylor, for the 20 spot. We appreciate you. Flame through up somebody, so let's see this. I've met Otis. We're the same height, 6'1". So there you go. He's 6'1".
6'1", my ass.
Here we go. Bottles will not believe you now. You've
do
met
not
the man.
believe-
You're face to face with him. He's still not going to believe you.
Fluff, are you serious? That guy's actually 6'1"?
He might be.
He's 6'1" when he lays down flat. With that belly. Belly, get in my belly. Yes.
We weren't the only ones that disliked the Danhausen spot, by the way, but go ahead, continue.
I was going to ask you, does it feel off about having Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins main event the weekend? Or should it be Cody Rhodes and Punk?
It feels backwards, doesn't it?
It does.
It feels backwards.
Cody and Punk seems like the bigger event, the bigger match.
It's the bigger belt. It's the bigger belt.
It's the bigger belt. Unless there's going to be a huge angle with Cody and Punk.
There's got to be
talking. They get
right,
people
to get
talking
the
when the show goes off into the post show, and the buzz continues into New Sunday.
Right. That's the only. I was thinking the same thing. They're night one. Why are they night one? I got to get into that. Right. I got it. We got to. I'm hoping something like that happens. So we'll go from there. If you could get a $2 ticket to the AEW show or a $2 beer, which one are you going with?
If the AEW show for $2 sold $2 beers, I would go to the AEW show.
I'm all in with that. I got you.
Right. You have to scrutinize the whole deal a little bit more.
I'm on that. Last
Super
Call
Chat for
Podcast, CC.
I don't know what hurts my soul more, Mick Foley barking on an AEW pay-per-view. We got to talk about that.
We probably do now that he
IWC fans complaining comparing Mason Rook to Dusty Rhodes or Don Wayne a fan of Danhausen. The Don Wayne being a fan of Danhausen it's a big stretch there, but
I enjoy the segments for what they are. I could take it or leave it, but the money people, what the hell is people's monies? That's it, people's monies. That's
human monies. Human monies.
Yes. That shit pops me. That gets me to laugh.
They got this guy Mason Rook came in with all the fanfare in the world to NXT.
Good Lord.
He was talking about him with that stupid slogan. He's big, he's bad, he'll body slam your dad. He's not doing jack shit at NXT. He's not doing anything. He looks like he's a doughy, pasty, white.
Subaru driving.
They got to tell him, look, Mason, can you grow a beard? Can you grow a neck beard? Can you grow something to look like you're a little older than what you are, a little more masculine? I'm not casting any aspersions on the guy's masculinity, but he just looks bad. He looks horrible.
He looks like what he is, Bottles, an indie guy from the street that they threw on television.
Right. Now let's talk about Mick Foley.
Oh God.
He was doing a backstage interview at Redemption where he was there with, as Don refers to them as, the power company, Dominion Power.
Yes, he was talking to Dominion Power.
Lena Cross and what's her name? And
Siobhan Evans.
Siobhan Evans, yes. Megan Bain and Lena Cross were each side of him, and they got a chair for him to sit down in. I guess his hips are hurting him. He sat down in the chair, and they said, "We think that you should bow down to Divine Dominion." Bow wow, bow like a dog. Okay, bow wow, bow wow, and they're looking down at him like, "What?" Bow, whoop, 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 bow, wow, bow, wow. Well, that's pretty much the end of everything here. Take it away, guys. Done all I can do. I don't know what's going on. That's how he signed off.
Mick Foley was literally saying bow wow because he's got one fucking ear, so he can't hear that well.
Right.
But instead of clarifying what they said, he just went with the barking. Let's just commence with the bow wow.
Just start barking. And Megan Bain should have said, "Bow down, dumbass."
Yes,
that him out of the chair.
Perfect heel moment, Bottles.
Just pushed him right out of the chair. That's what I say. You should just knock them over right then and there.
But no, we get that bullshit said. Thank you, last call. We appreciate you, brother. That was some bullshit. Anyway,
so they got rid of the jar-headed guy with the glasses, whatever his name was. You know,
yeah, whatever happened to that guy? He just disappeared.
Well, Mick Foley's taking his place now, and Renee Baguette is taking his place. Those two. Foley's doing a great job.
We'll talk more about that later on. We'll talk more about that later on. We'll talk more about that later on. You're
We're in
going
a
to
time
get what I'm
loop.
doing.
We're in a time.
You're going to get it later because of what happened last night. What happened last night?
He's down on the phone.
What the hell's going on?
It will make sense later.
Is this live or is it Memorex? Remember that commercial?
Bully Ray says he was watching the Danhausen segment
You said it was
and
great.
said, no, there's got to be something more. There's got to be something more than this. There's got to be some way to get out of this. And it never happened. It never happened. Glenn back with the $4.99 spot.
Thank you, Glenn. That Mick Foley segment was brutally bad. You could say blows on the show. That Mick Foley segment blows. The one he was in last night blew also. Horrible. 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 And this guy was so great on interviews. But he's not
dude.
He's not an interviewer.
No, he's not.
You can't have him interviewing people.
He knows how to get the cheap pop, don't we, Detroit?
Yes.
Anyway, that's what he had to say about that as far as Billy Ray. There is I don't know if we talked, did this happen after our show last week or before? But no, we talked about it last week. Sorry, the WWE now having a radio show. That shit's already live. It's off and running.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
It's
and
off
Tony
and
Khan
running,
said in the press tour leading up to Redemption this past Sunday, well, we're going to start an AEW podcast network. We're going to do that.
Didn't they have a podcast before that he took away?
If Triple H said, I'm going to stand on the Empire State Building and shoot fireworks out my asshole, Tony Khan would say, Danielson, get a flare gun.
Oh, yeah? Anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you.
It's so desperate. It's so desperate.
Wait, it gets better. AEW has announced
Oh,
that they have added 6 indie promotions to their streaming service, including QT Marshall's 1FW, Produce, that's actually an actual name, Warrior Wrestling, Create a Pro, Limitless Wrestling, and Capital City Championship Combat.
does 1FW stand for one fucking waste?
I don't know what it's supposed to stand for.
Jesus Christ. What is wrong with this man? He's desperate for content. He wants a constant rolling channel.
Dude,
And here's Aubrey Edwards with the news. Jesus Christ. New AEW podcast for $2. Thank you, Block.
where's my $2? I want my $2.
Is that a theme for the super chats now? $2. Everybody's putting in $2. $2.
Oh.
$2 for these angry fucks. That's what we should call the show.
Shit has hit the fan. AEW reportedly had a convoluted road to Willow Nightingale versus Mercedes Moné. No shit.
It was all
The
bullshit.
way here's what Dave Meltzer and Brian Alvarez said. Originally, it was supposed to be Willow fighting for the belt at this show, but something happened. I guess Mercedes allegedly got hurt, and then Willow got hurt, and this is where we are now.
Mercedes was on that tour of dropping all those belts, and then she came back, and her boyfriend, the Beast Mortost, had trouble getting out of the old country down in Mexico. So because of the visa problems everyone was having at the time. So maybe she was down there in the old country in Mexico, in cartel country with the Beast Mortost.
I know what she was doing. She was getting avocados.
Getting avocados.
Avocados from Mexico.
She was chewing on carrots down in Mexico.
No, that was Aubrey. You confused them.
Oh,
Here comes Farlap down the backstretch.
They both got those choppers.
Lord.
Not good. Not good. I'm ashamed.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
I'm sorry.
There it is.
I'm sorry.
AAA Triple Mania 34 had to move venues, Bottles, in Las Vegas.
Why is that?
Because they sold out the fucking arena. It's already sold out. They had to move it to a bigger show. They had to move it to a bigger arena.
Good.
You and I have been saying this. That's the hottest damn thing WWE's got right now. That show we watched a couple months or a month or so ago, that shit was off the chain. That was wild.
That was an old school wrestling show, man. It
really
was unbelievable.
felt old school, man, didn't it?
Right. Well, the head booker is Under Taco.
I mean, he's out there throwing avocados at every fucking body.
He's just whipping them around, man. He's making guacamole shit everywhere.
I got to watch AAA when I know it's on now. I have to. I can't not watch it now. I'm sorry.
Saturday nights, I think 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock.
It's late, but I'm talking about the big shows. I can't stay up that late. I'm not doing that.
Saturday night?
Look, pal, 11 o'clock on a Saturday, I'm in two places, bed or the couch, and I'm doing both things at the same time.
Sleeping in either one.
Yeah.
Well, instead of starting the Buffalo Trace at 2,
there is no Buffalo
Trace
at
4.
There's no Buffalo Trace.
Vodka?
No. I don't get Buffalo Trace here because they stopped selling it.
What?
Because their distillery flooded last year, and they haven't been able to get it back out here since.
Oh, shit.
Like, it's rare that you see it.
Oh, didn't know that.
Oh, Warriors coming in your wheelhouse now, buddy.
Warrior JWR with a super chat for $1.99. Thank you, Warrior JWR, and thank you everybody for supporting the channel. You guys catch the Boss Man Dark Side episode? I certainly did.
Bottles has been hyping this all week. I'm going to watch it when I go on vacation. So I'm going to catch it then. I'm going to sit down and make sure that I find it on YouTube because he said it's a really good story. But to me, it just doesn't feel like a Dark Side story. Dark Side was always the worst of the worst. This is just a guy that found redemption late in life.
It's like if you watched an episode of a documentary that someone posted to YouTube. And that's how I watched it on Vice channel on YouTube. Vice Sports and Vice. It's just a regular Vice channel. They've got them all up there. And it was a great story of Ray Traylor. It was great to see Cornette because they were close friends. He was actually hired.
Yes.
He's a legit bodyguard.
Yes.
In real life for Cornette because people were jumping over the barricades trying to jack him up, throwing drinks in his face and trying to stab him and shit. And one guy, they showed I don't know, I think it was a clip. A guy climbed over the railing to get the Cornette and just got clocked by Big Bubba Rogers, who was the big boss man, by the way. And it showed him, it was good. Yeah, I liked it too. It showed him moving up the chain. He was a guard at a young age, probably 22 years old.
People don't realize the boss man was a young guy when he got to WWE. He just looked like a middle-aged guy because he was a big, scruffy-looking bastard.
Yes, he was like 22 years old when he was a prison guard in Cobb County, Georgia, and he was wrestling for the NWA with Cornette and the Midnight Express part-time and doing the prison guard deal. And the prisoners saw him first, and it got leaked out to the higher ups at the prison that, this guy's on TV, he's doing this. And the warden pulled him in and said, you're either going to decide what you want to do. You're either going to be a guard here or you're going to be a wrestler. He goes, well, it looks like I'm going to be a wrestler.
Yeah, no shit. Good choice, pal. Great choice.
Yeah. He was only making I think they said $15,000 a year as Big Bubba Rogers in the NWA. And he got the call from Vince to go up front. Flamethrower Fluff Salisbury.
What is going on?
Thank you for the 5-spot Fluff Salisbury. Thank you for supporting our channel. AAA is fighting dwarves on a regular basis. Of course, they're going to make lots of human monies. In fact, the dwarves that are running the little mini housings, as they call them,
my God,
are guys from AAA. Good Lord. What the hell is going on?
I don't know, but Big Boss
Christ.
Man passed away at 41. That was way too young. He had a massive heart attack. It was sad.
He was sitting there in his recliner with ice packs on his knees because his knees hurt so bad. He couldn't tuck his daughter into bed that night. He said, I'll be up in a little while. Daddy's knees are hurting. I'll kiss you goodnight. And his wife tucked her in. And when she came back downstairs, he was dead. He was like gray. And his oldest daughter performed CPR on him. She just learned CPR in grade school. In 8th grade. So she's beating on his chest and giving him mouth to mouth and all that. And she couldn't bring him back. A sad story there with the daughter telling the story. Very, very sad. And he had kicked painkillers, by the way. He was so jacked up on somas and painkillers and all that shit that his wife threw him out. And then he finally came. He said, I'm clean now. Can I come back home? And despite all the pain, he's probably fighting it with aspirin or ibuprofen or Tylenol, whatever, and the ice packs. So.
I've never had a soma my entire life.
Neither
I've heard about them forever. I've never had one. I've never seen one. I've never been offered one.
No.
Weird. One other piece of news before we get to this shit show that was last night. Jim Ross has something to say about Charlotte Flair.
Oh, I haven't heard this story.
Since returning from her year-long...
She can make a mean screwdriver.
Since returning from her year-long injury in 2025, Charlotte has mostly found herself in the women's tag team division. JR says they're vastly underutilizing her. They should be using her way more often.
Where is he? They took her out of the singles picture because she was always in the title hunt. She felt
and she was always getting hurt. And she was always getting hurt.
She always blowed his knees out.
She's almost 40. They're trying to protect their investment. It's not that hard. Holy shit.
How much longer do you think she goes?
You know, I don't really know. I think she enjoys it. I don't think she has a timeline in her head on when she's got to get out, to be quite honest. I think she's going to go until she feels like I've had enough wrestling. And when she goes, I think she's going to be the type of person that just leaves forever. I don't think she comes back.
Think she'll last as long as Snooka's daughter? What was her name? What the hell was her name? Snooka's daughter?
I don't remember.
Bonita. What the hell was her name?
Bonita.
Bonita
Snuka.
I forgot her name. She's been off TV for like 5 years. She's still an employee.
Tamina Tylette.
Tamina Tylette. Tylette Snuka. No, she's actually still on the payroll. She's still with the roster, still with the payroll. She's still drawing a check because of The Rock.
All right, whatever.
Okay, then.
Not my circus, not my monkeys.
All right, then. Very good.
AEW ran a show last night on July 29th. This is the kind of venue they should be running. This was the perfect size building for them. It holds just over 4,400 people. They had almost 3,500 attendance. Run this size building because it looked good and it sounded good. Unless you do the fucking interviews in the hallways or in the stairwell.
Yes. You know, instead of going back to Chicago all the time.
Right?
Go to Detroit.
Right?
Did you hear how hot that crowd was for this show?
They were dying for this show.
Screaming, carrying on like just, pig hair sticking straight up like flat tops, like Guile in Street Fighter. Just stick it straight up. They were all psyched up.
One of them was on something. I can't wait to talk about that later.
Oh, you see that fat guy eat the chili dog in the front row? Is his dog dead? Holy Christ almighty.
I saw so much random shit last night. I couldn't write down the notes fast enough.
One guy had a tongue depressor in his mouth just so he could find his mouth. All those chins he had.
Did you see Methody when they showed her on the camera?
Oh, my God. Speaking of Methody,
literally, if you've ever seen a person without teeth, you can tell right away because their gums are sucking in their lips. You can tell immediately they're missing teeth. And Methody was dancing like she just hit the brick in the hallway and was ready to go. She had the fucking meth boogaloo going hard.
It was Detroit Rock City for Methany there at the AEW show.
That was her own.
Speaking of Methany, I tell you what, dude, when you watch this Dark Side of the Ring with the big boss man, wait till you see his wife. And when the wife talks, in fact, when you watch this show, just turn your closed captioning on so you can understand what she's saying. Yeah, I was in there. She's just the shits.
That might have been her last night at the show.
It could have been.
Methody was in full effect last night.
Although Cobb County, Georgia is a long way from Detroit.
A lot of Subaru drivers at this show. They start this thing off with a Sunday recap, right? We get an after the match nonsense with Ocean Spray that we talked about earlier. Yeah. Tearing up the bag, not choking finger Chet. Moxley complaining, and then Kenny attacks Billy in the ring after the match.
One-winged angel down. We secured the bag and Ospreay tore it up.
But here's the thing. I'm going to say this, and I can't remember to say this.
Go ahead.
While Kenny and Billy are getting into it in the ring, they show the Cracker Clan walking to the back of the room or the back of the building with a TV overhead. And John Moxley is steadily saying, do it now, Billy. Do it now before you give him the chance to get you. He's not your friend. You think he's your friend. He's going to get you if you don't get him.
Right.
Do it now. I thought that was well done. It was the first time I've seen logical booking and words coming out of Moxley's house. And as soon as it happened, Moxley was disgusted. It was like, I told him he's no friend of yours. I thought that was brilliant.
Right. It was good. I enjoyed that.
It was great. It really told a good story. And then they immediately fucking ruin it by having Renee Baguette catching Billy coming in, and you can't hear anything Billy says. She asks him a question, and it sounds like, you can't hear shit he says.
Listen, I get it. Pardon, bruv.
I could at least hear him there. I don't know the words, but I knew what he was saying. Like, he was saying words. I don't know what the hell he was saying.
It was vowels and consonants coming out of his mouth, but we don't know what order they were in.
The Clan meets him coming in. The Clan meets him, and he punches Daniel Garcia immediately.
Of course. And then most people do.
And then hands John Moxley a patch. I guess they have a secret club patch that if you're part of the Death Riders, you turn it in when you leave or you get it when you arrive. What is this happy horse shit?
When they were training him before he fell in the trough.
I'm glad you know. Yes, I do.
I think they gave him a patch back then. And he like, oh, what's this? Oh, it's a patch. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, John, mate, I'm glad you gave this to me, mate.
That was strangely arousing.
I don't know what you're doing over there.
Yeah.
And then he tells Moxley, I'm out after he gives him the patch. Renee approaches him again, and then Adam Page shows up and says, if you need anything, Billy, let me know. And then Billy tells him, I can't trust you either, bruv. And that's it. Then
Adam Page just happens to be getting out of his Prius and looked over and saw the whole thing go down. Meanwhile, Daniel Garcia is holding his mouth together.
Ethan Page. Adam Page then blows Billy Ocean Spray's ego and says, that's okay. You got this.
Just his ego?
That's what I'm telling you.
Okay.
Hit the like button. Subscribe. Appreciate you all watching tonight.
Click the bell notifications. Thank you. Super chats are open. $2. $2 special in the super chats.
Oh no, Jack Perry versus Nikki Wayne versus Andrade.
Oh, how you know?
Andrade
Where's Mrs. Wayne? Where's Mrs. Wayne?
I don't know. The best part of his whole gimmick is gone.
He's got no gimmick now. He's got no gimmick now. The gimmick now is kinesio tape wrapped all around his neck.
Dude, what the hell was that about? I put that down in my notes. He looked like he just put a whole ball of that shit on his neck. And here's my thing, right? This is supposed to be a combat sport. If I see you're taping your ass up, I'm knocking the shit out of that part of your body repeatedly.
Yeah, so don't tape your ass up or you're going to get a boot up your ass. Did you notice Ospreay throughout the show when he's with, no shirt on, or even he's got the shirt on? You notice it looks like he's just stopped working out altogether.
We're going to talk about that.
Yeah, that neck is bothering him, pal, in real life.
Andrade comes out with two very average-looking broads. I don't know what this was for. I don't know who this was trying to impress at all. And
she was a hooah. She was a hooah.
A was a hooah.
And they just stand there.
Yes.
They just stand there.
What'd you want them to do? Just fuck right off?
No, I thought they'd come down to the ring with them. I thought they were his valet. They just stood there.
You're right. They're not going to do that. They're OnlyFans girls. That's where they get people from. Farlap was there.
She's calling this shit show. I said, here we go. Like I said, Nikki Wayne is taped up to the high heavens. Andrade hits a body splash outside the ring, finds the planted hooker, and poses with her. Oh, shit.
Where's my fucking cover?
I don't know.
What the hell? What the?
I don't know, Bottles. This all just went to shit fast.
can't have nothing.
Nikki
I can't have nothing. Keep talking. I'm looking for my pop screen.
Nikki Wayne goes to pin Jack, and Aubrey hits the drowning pony. I don't know what she's doing. These fucking poses, man. This shit's out of control. The yoga poses when she does the pin are out of control.
Drowning pony.
That's what she is.
Oh.
Oh, yes, Larry.
Oh.
Classic show, Hookers at the Point. If you didn't know, you missed out on the 80s and 90s. Great show.
Oh.
Are you okay?
What the hell? Let me put myself back together. All right, then.
We get lots of moves. All three
Yes.
guys are down again. Collision is on tomorrow, apparently, because they won't shut up about it.
Right
Then
now.
the three guys,
Right now. It's on, it's on tonight.
at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock,
Yes.
yeah. Then all three guys take huge bumps outside the ring. Holy shit chant starts. Nikki, Andrade, and Farley hits the downward dog again. No, this was the downward dildo on the court. It's over.
Done.
Kick out. This thing moves, more moves. All three guys are down again for the third time. More moves, lots of moves by Perry. Nikki kicks out. More moves. Andrade wins. That's the only way I can sum this up.
Where's Wayne and Perry? How did they get this opportunity?
I don't know.
I don't understand any of that. Why not Claudio, who's the CMLL heavyweight champion, or Moxley, or he's got a belt. Who doesn't have a belt? What about Hangman Page? Why wouldn't he get a shot at that? With his resume. Who knows?
Mortal Kombat 2 promo, which I will be watching. Mm-hmm.
It looks good.
Tony Schiavone gets in the ring. Bottles has said it for months.
Yes.
And I can't deny it anymore. That fucking rat he had on his head last night when this show started was so disheveled. Even I could see where his real hair was coming in. What the fuck? What is happening?
What is happening? I think that the cameraman, you never see Schiavone from this angle. Never. The over-the-shoulder shot like this, you never see this. I think they did this to him. My theory, I told you on the phone. I think they did this to him because he's a big-time prick in real life. Now, if you look closely,
you can see it. No, even further up, you can see above that.
Yeah.
You can see, yeah,
you can see
above,
the line.
above it. Right, no, go up right there. Right there, you can see it. Bigger than shit.
Yeah. And you see the line right here where his glasses come in and they end. And then you got that line of fake hair coming down. And all his gray hair is coming out. And right over here, if you notice where my yellow cursor is, you can see his gray sideburns coming down outside of the wig. And I'll blow that up. There it is right there. Look.
Bottles has been waiting for this moment for months.
Look at that. It's definitely a piece. The bald men can always detect a piece. And that's a hair piece. It's a piece of something.
Okay, you can zoom out now. We can go back to our regular. You had your moment. You were right. That is definitely a fucking piece.
Absolutely.
He then gets in the ring to interview Andrade. Andrade says he'll be the best national champion ever and tells Tony, until I do it, how you know, or some shit like this.
Right. How you know?
Renee Baguette is with the Birds, and they call out Dominion Power. I said, okay, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit. See what you've done.
Tony get $2 from Block Larry? Thank you, Larry, for supporting the channel one more time. Does Tony get his wigs from Mercedes Monet? I think he may. He might get him from Morty from Goodfellas.
Good God. Anyway, like I said, the birds call out Dominion Power. We get another Mortal Kombat 2 commercial.
Really
so
pushing
they're pushing this shit hard.
Yes, sir.
Then we get the Don Callis family with Renee. And
Why
Kyle says he won. No one else did. He did it on his own. Kyle looks like a fucking Pepto bottle. He looked like a huge.
Every time I'm taking a drink.
He did, dude. He was covered in pink. Like he was there to save your stomach. Jesus.
Look at that. What's he got on his head? He's got pink roses on his head and a headpiece that like a tiara that some girl would wear. What is going on here? What the hell is going on? You got a guy next to him who looks like he should be in the main event picture of every pay-per-view. You got this guy, Jack Daniels. He's bent over for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe he's got a belly ache. He needs Pepto.
Okada and Kyle still have beef. This is going to happen. And this is what I wrote next. Kyle Fletcher, steroids, and Jack Daniels come out, and they have a match against Brodito, 8-Ball. Nope, fast forward, fuck this. I'm not watching Speedball. Speedball kicks out of 300 moves, then wins by pinning Jack Daniels. So the smallest guy in the ring pinned one of the biggest guys in the ring, and the most ridiculous bunch of bullshit they could put together in this whole show.
Well, they couldn't pin Fletcher. You couldn't pin Brian Cage.
How you know?
How you know? Hey, how you know? How you know? I don't know.
Hey, Nat, fuck off. Christian Cage and Cope are with the Yucks, and they'll face each other in England. And Christian says he's still awesome in his interviews. I still like him. He says, we are the champ. Glad your wives are coming.
You notice they dropped that right away.
Uh-huh.
They changed the subject on that right away. They would not pick up on that or mention it.
Yes, they would not.
They went in a different direction. The Bucks did right away. And Christian, he looked like a head of the Russian mafia sitting there. And he's got the soft cast over his jacket. Did you notice that on the forearm?
Yes.
He's still rocking he's the Iron Mike Sharp of Canada.
This was obviously pre-taped. The Yucks just suck. I'm sorry. There's nothing about them I want to watch. I just don't.
No one wants to see this match.
No. Perspire versus World Star. And I said, I'll give this shit 2 minutes because I don't know how long I can invest in this.
Let me tell you something. This is
Let me tell you something. World Star was moving at the pace of a cow. Just slow. Her running looked so bad. It was horrible.
Well.
It was horrible, Johnny.
This was the only good match that was on the show, in my opinion.
Were we watching the same fucking show?
I think so. I like the little tweets they put in the corner. Persephone is a stout competitor for your first title defense. Oh. Stout. They're both, look at that. They're both a little stout.
Ass in a glass is all I can say.
Ass in a glass, pal. That's it. I like those little tweets they put in the bottom corner there.
It's so cheesy and it's so trying.
You said you looked up these accounts?
Yeah, they're real.
How can you pick that name? How can you read what that name is?
I can't now. I can, but it's on my television.
This is from my television.
Bottles, would you rather have a 2-day-old rolling burrito at 7-Eleven or get the tickets to AEW? Have I got you now? The
2-day-old rolling burrito wins every time.
You son of a bitch.
It wins every time.
You're willing to risk chronic diarrhea over shitty wrestling.
I have chronic diarrhea all the time. Yes.
Anyway, Hikaru Shida comes down, then Statlander comes out, World Star wins. Yay, everybody goes home happy.
After this match, someone tweeted. You missed it. I picked it up in the corner. From Shahid Khan. Does the fun ever start?
Oh, God. Fat ass Mark Davis is in a stairwell with the worst acoustics I've ever heard on the show.
He cut a promo.
I don't know what he's saying. He said he's
I don't know
without
what
his
he's
10
saying.
pounds of gold. Is he challenging for a rematch? And then they're like, he's going to face Billy Ocean Spray this week. I'm like, why is he challenging Billy? What the fuck is going on here?
Are you trying to make sense of this?
I was trying.
A show that had Andrade versus Nick Wayne and Jungle Jack Perry, who had leaves crazy glued to his tights. Leaves.
God almighty.
Have I said he had leaves crazy glued to his tights? Leaves.
Crazy.
I wish he would leave us alone.
There it is. Dad jokes, everybody. $2.
What are you going to do?
Just like AEW tickets.
Just keep the $2 coming.
A shark mascot comes out for this next segment. And this was so cringe.
That was
and
chops.
so bad.
They said online it was chops.
Even the masked goof was like, throw it down to Renee. Please save us from this awful segment. That's how bad this was. Even they knew it was. Oh, my God. Even Scud's getting it on.
$2. The moves.
Oh, boy.
How bad was Tony Schiavone during this show?
It wasn't good.
The commentary is just getting worse and worse and worse. And Taz is saying less and less and less. It's just, I don't know why they just don't take this man off of commentary. Put Foley on commentary and put Schiavone in the back interviewing people. You know, someone actually tweeted about Schiavone.
Did they?
Yes. Caesar the dog whisperer. Tony Schiavone's wig is my spirit animal.
Holy shit. Bottles, don't take a drink of anything. Coming at you hot from Mark.
$5. Diary of two burritos is temporary. AEW pay-per-views go on forever. You're right.
You have a point. You have a very good point.
Absolutely. Do you know, and we didn't mention this for Redemption, Tony said, I understand everybody's upset because, you know, the pay-per-views are so long. We start them at 8 o'clock. So this time we're going to start the pay-per-view at 7 p.m. instead of 8 p.m. We're going to start at 7 p.m. So everybody isn't just sitting up all night watching the show. He adds 2 more matches to the show. It still goes on past 12 midnight. What are we doing?
The guy, he doesn't get it.
To quote Don Wayne, what are we doing here?
Willow comes out to the ring with Renee there. Streamers shoot off. Renee says, congrats. And the crowd chants, you deserve it. And Willow cries.
I think it was legit.
A lot.
I think it was legit crying or just acting. Okay.
She thanks everyone and says people told her it would never happen. She says her mom helped her through the depression and recover and says, don't ever give up. Sometimes your dreams do come true. And I was like, boring.
Meanwhile, all that shit's laying all over the ring, all the streamers.
All over the ring. Out comes Mercedes Moné, and that's what I noticed, Methody in the stands, dancing to her own song.
Oh,
her gums,
okay. Yes, I saw
eating the shit out of her gums.
Yes. Yeah, she's
that
trying not
to she was chewing on cud.
She was trying not to swallow her tongue. Oh, God, Jesus Christ. And Monet is wearing a train on her ring outfit, dragging shit behind her on the floor. What did she think was going to happen to all those streamers when she got into the ring?
I don't know, but I've got a better question. Because Monet gets in the ring, and someone has fucking bedazzled her face. I don't know what she was thinking with this, but all the little diamonds you see girls paint on their face now that look absolutely stupid. That's not. Let me tell you in, girls. No man ever looks at that and goes, "Oh, I got to talk to her. She's got fucking crustables on her face." No man ever said.
No man has ever said that. No, and you don't want to have them. You don't want to have them on your face when you're wrestling.
No.
What if it goes in your eye?
Exactly.
Scratching your cornea. You're done.
I can't emphasize this enough. She had like 25 on each side of her eye, for over top and back and everywhere else.
Look at me. Look
ridiculous.
At me. I'm Mercedes Moné. Look at me. Look at me.
she tells Monet tells Willow, enough of this nonsense, sign the contract. And this was a good little segment because Willow plants the contract on her chest and signs it. I thought that was a decent spot. That was like,
good.
all right, that's good.
Yes.
This felt real.
Oh, after this segment, somebody tweeted.
Okay.
I did a screen grab of this.
Billy Jack Hayes.
Is this the greatest Dynamite of all time, or am I crazy?
Oh, God.
He loved it. Billy Jack's loving this show so far.
They go back and forth. Monet says some shit. Willow says some shit. They start fighting. In comes Dominion Power. They attack Willow from behind. Then the birds come down. Everybody powders.
The Brawling Birds and Dominion Power are the match for All In Wembley.
The Morrison machine guns are coming into AEW. I guess that just happened on Collision. Thanks, Russell. We said it last week. They were coming in right away.
Yes. Yes.
This I can't wait to get to the end of the show because this was just dragging on. Moxley comes in.
Why wouldn't you put the Motor City Machine Guns on Dynamite, the most watched show?
Because
you're going to put them on Collision that no one. You're going to put them on Collision, a show no one watches, even though it's on a special night. Nobody's watching Collision, and they don't even advertise the Motor City Machine Guns. Not even a promo video on Dynamite to get you to watch Collision.
So Moxley comes in from I guess it's the freight elevator in the back of the building. And as it comes up, because he doesn't step out of it fast enough, the fucking door starts to shut again on him. And one of the Cracker Clan has to grab the door to save the moment so he doesn't go immediately back down. It was ridiculous to watch this shit. So we're back to this again. Moxley gets off the elevator. The entire clan's waiting there. Someone's holding his belt. Fucking Footloose slaps him, and we're off to the ring.
Off to the ring. One of the worst matches I've seen in 2 or 3 months.
Oh, God, dude. I'm going to get into that a little bit. But why doesn't Moxley keep this belt in a suitcase or in a briefcase like he did the other belt? Why does this one not go in the briefcase?
Because he's a tweener now. He's at a heel.
Commander comes down. They reference the Beantown match that he had.
What?
Little close to the vest, pal. Little close to the vest.
The Beantown match? Where the hell's Beantown?
Apparently it was on Ring of Honor.
The Beantown match. Boston. Is that Beantown?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
You figure it out, pal.
What's going on? Is this code? Blink twice if you're okay. There you go.
Commander comes down. They reference the Beantown beatdown.
The Beantown beatdown.
This looked ridiculous because of how small this guy is. I mean, absolutely ridiculous.
Right. I saw it. It was horrible. And it was Moxley was always out of position for whatever move the guy.
I don't know. Moxley would stand there for like half an hour with his back to him, like, do the move, do the fucking move, and he wouldn't do the move. Like it was just over the top, slow, bad. They weren't meshing well. Commander needs to get all of his shit in, but to get it all in, he's got to set the crowd up. Here comes a big move. Get ready. Just fucking do the move.
I'm going to run across the top rope and run the risk of breaking my leg.
Anyway, the kick from Commander to Moxley missed by a mile. I hope you saw that. Moxley sells it anyway. Then Moxley rolls out. Commander does the tope suicida, and the masked goof lost his shit right there on the spot. He couldn't wait to scream that.
The toupee suicidal.
We get back from the commercial, and now Moxley's got him in the ring. This thing just keeps going on and on. Here it comes. Moxley gets knocked out of the ring. Commander hits a move on him out there. Commander goes running back into the ring.
This is when Moxley tries to bum rush Commander, and he throws his back into the guardrail, and Commander runs back to the ring.
Yes. Moxley goes diving into the ring, rolls over on his back, like do the move, and it takes for fucking ever. It was so badly set up. I said, this has to end now.
Because does Commander speak fluent English? Maybe that was what the problem was.
Commander misses his splash. Then he gets tapped out because Moxley hits all the bullshit. At the end of this, they throw it to Mick Foley. They say, we'll go live to Mick Foley now. And Mick Foley says, hi, I'm Mick Foley. And he stops. He just stops. And then he says, hi, I'm Mick Foley. And the camera finally comes to him and pans to him. He had to introduce himself twice. And you know who he's interviewing?
The Gangbang Gang.
The Bang Bus Gang.
The Bang Bus Gang, also known as.
Juice Robinson starts talking. And in the middle of his sentence, the microphone does this from Mick Foley. He just takes the microphone away from him in mid-sentence. I laughed so hard at this. I was like, he's horrible. He's horrible.
Brains are scrambled. Did you hear him say that Switchblade Jay White wasn't there?
Yes.
Because he got dropped on his goddamn head by Finley's kid at the pay-per-view, right on his fucking head. And he told the referee that he's hurt. Again. Hurt neck again.
We get the trios recap match, and now we're going to get Melrose Place versus Ping Pong and the Damned, and I don't have the patience for this bullshit. So I fast-forwarded to the end because I know what this is going to be.
So did I. It was awful.
Ping Pong hits the finger gun to get the win because 3 random dudes ran in and attacked him. I don't know where this is going. Brody King comes out for some reason. Then Adam Page with a barbed wire steel chair. And for some reason, they decide Jay Lethal's going to get, or Jay Legal's going to get the shit kicked out of him. This was just atrocious. Then we get the Cracker Clan segment. Rice Boy and Pac talk to the microphone. And then Garcia, who wants to be the tough guy of tough guys, just comes off looking foolish and silly. He just does.
Look at this prima donna.
I mean, seriously. And then Moxley says words, and apparently he's going to lose the Continental Classic.
You would think
because
so?
He said, if this is the end of my run, then so be it.
Yeah.
Garcia and Billy are now announced for night 2 on Collision. So they're going to have a fight tonight.
Sounds great. You know, there was another tweet. There was another tweet after this segment that I picked up. I screen grabbed it. Let me show this to you. This show was so great, I'm going to write a 1,000-word diatribe defending it on YouTube that a big, meaty Don Wayne and his drunken accomplice. From Roadrunner X9H4S.
That dude loves to come in the comments, man. He can't help it. He can't help it, man. There's something seriously wrong if you have to defend a wrestling show every time. Tony Schiavone brings out Kenny Omega to mixed emotions. How long is this fucking show, dude? Because we're at 2 hours and 10 minutes. Turns to find out it's 2.5 hours long. And I'm not going to bore you with this bullshit that's about to happen. Kenny gets ready to talk. Billy Ocean Spray interrupts him as soon as he starts. They go back and forth. And it's 4th grade. I was your friend. No, you weren't really my friend. Bullshit. I'm not even joking about this. It was legitimately, you weren't my friend. Yes, I was. You weren't my friend. Blah, blah, blah. And then it finally picks up because Kenny begins smacking the shit out of Billy. Finally, some action.
Finally.
After the 3rd smack, Billy comes out and knocks out Kenny, hits Kenny and says, yeah, I love you, but if you hit me again, I'm going to kick the shit out of you. And then Kenny leaves the ring. Billy says some words and scene.
That was it.
That was it.
No Jericho.
No Jerathal.
Yeah, he was not there. No Briscoe. No Ciampa. Who else is missing? Of course, no MJF.
Oh, where's your boy? Swerve.
He's been gone for a long time.
Again.
He's been gone for a long time.
He had that one match, and we haven't seen him since.
That one match with Bandito, like 2 pay-per-views ago. And he's posting workout videos.
I thought you were going to say 2 pays ago.
2 pays ago. Yes, 2 pays ago. No, he's 2 pay-per-views ago. He was
it's been a while.
Russell Bandito.
It's been a while since he's been on wrestling on Wednesday nights.
He posted a workout video recently. Working his knees, he said. Working the legs.
Well,
What do you think about this show? It seemed like a go-home show for All In.
I don't know what this was supposed to be, but it didn't really hold my attention. We got one last thing to get through, Bottles, and we got to make it quick. Liv Morgan versus Io Sky, night one.
Io Sky.
Io Sky. Oprah Femi versus Brock Lesnar. That's night one.
Oprah Femi.
Oprah. Okay. CM Punk, Cody Rhodes.
Oof. That's tough. That's tough.
Do we see the heel turn for Cody finally to get the belt back as the heel?
Oh, God. Well, he's their John Cena now. So would they really do this?
Somebody's got to heal this. That's all I'm saying.
Somebody's going to be the heel. I think it's going to be
I'm
Punk.
going CM Punk.
Punk is the heel. Yep. Punk is the heel.
Knight, Solo, Sikoa, Royce Keys versus the Bloodline. I'm going LA Knight.
I'm going with Bloodline.
LA Knight. All right. Gunther versus Nick Aldis. Gunther.
They wouldn't give Nick the win, or it would be a fuck finish. I think it's going to be a fuck finish.
Don't care. I'm going with Gunther. Who's going to win?
I'm going with Gunther.
Okay. Bella Twins versus Fatal Influence. I'm going Fatal
Influence, of course. Okay. I have no interest in seeing that match whatsoever, except to see
Night
Fallon Henley.
2. Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins. Roman.
Mm-hmm.
Penta, Chad Gable. I'm going Chad.
Mm-hmm.
Penta's had it long enough.
Mm-hmm.
Stratton, Jade, Chelsea, Charlotte, Gilia, or Lash Legend, because that hasn't been decided yet.
Gilligan.
I'm going
Chelsea
Charlotte.
Green. I'm going Chelsea Green.
Charlotte.
Chelsea Green. They're going to pull the trigger on Chelsea Green.
Danhausen versus Dominic. I'm going Danhausen.
I don't know, man.
It could go either way, but I'm going to go with that.
It's going to be a lot of fuckery in this match. Little guys running out of nowhere. I don't know.
I'm waiting.
I'd have to go with Dominic.
Okay. I don't hate it. I'd be happy with that, actually.
Yeah.
Zayn versus Finn Balor.
Oh,
Sami Zayn.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, this is like, this is the turn of the punch bowl. Why the fuck is this happening?
Number one contenders match.
It's a number one contender, I get, but still, like, good Lord. Finn Balor's the best you could come up with?
How old is he now? 41?
83.
He's 83 years old. He looks great for 83. I haven't had a carb since I was 40. I have to go with Sami Zayn.
I'm going Sammy. Feels like he's earned this. Trick Williams versus Baron Corbin. Trick Williams.
Of course.
Got some news to tell the viewers. We will not be here next Thursday. We will not be here to do a show after SummerSlam because I will be out of state. I am going on vacation. I can't wait to put my toes in the sand, pop a cold one, just enjoy some tunes and sit on the beach all day. I cannot wait.
That's right. My wife got tickets through her work, some kind of contest they have for like a weekend in Universal Studios, which is about an hour and 15 minutes away from my house. So that's what
now Thursday.
Yeah.
So we want to thank you all. We'll be back in 2 weeks. Until then, we appreciate your support. Stay safe. See you later.
Till next week, Gordon Soley saying so long from the Sunshine State.